vision and all of that?
Well, it's a great initiative. I think one of the great initiatives we've seen on our continent of recent. The idea of the African Economic Congress is to do something different from the usual, mainstream of agendas being set by the international financial development institutions, being set elsewhere in Switzerland, such as the economic forums, World Economic Forums, and the regional forums, and the big development finance institutions like the African Development Bank. Chairman Mao said, let 1,000 flowers bloom. They have their place. But we need a platform whereby Africans predominantly are talking to Africans and setting the agenda. That's what I like about it, the idea of a congress. It's a congress of the people, of course, in banking, in high finance, in industry, in government, but peoples, predominantly Africans, talking to other Africans and setting the agenda for our own development. We wear the shoes and we know best where it fits, how it fits, and where it pinches, where it does pinch. So this is really why I welcome it. It's a 3-day conference from Monday to Wednesday. Many of the big movers and shakers in industry and government will be there, including the Deputy President of Kenya, His Excellency Dr. William Ruto, will be in attendance, and remarkably he will be there for all the 3 days, including other very prominent people from the Gambia, from other parts of Africa, including Morocco and so on. And in those 3 days, the first day will cover, of course, the keynote sessions, the opening, and the grand exhibition. The opening of the grand exhibition. Exactly, which will be on the first day. And there will be a private sector panel looking at challenges and opportunities for private sector development. And there will be a policy session on building a knowledge economy in Africa. And the second day will look at sectoral issues such as taxation, business leadership, agricultural revolution, energy and power, the role of legislation in promoting the agenda of development, and also looking at the role of civil society, non-government organizations in holding government accountable for delivery on economic outcomes, and of course looking at the role of startups and looking at the role of women in business and in development. And while day 3 will cover issues such as banks and executives from the banking sector discussing banking activities and banking opportunities and investments, and of course looking at technology and innovation, and looking at the role of media and entertainment sector as a new burgeoning industry in our continent, and of course looking at global issues such as climate change and new technologies, including the role of blockchain and its potential, for business and promoting development on the continent. So it's a 3-day of excitement, and what I like about it, it is not just about it's not just a talking. It's not going to be just a talking shop. We've had enough of those, God knows. But it will be a place where, a marketplace of ideas, where business people, investors, decision makers, and leaders meet together to interface with each other and to even make deals. Lots of delegations are coming from all over. So we expect deals to be made. There will be special sessions where people interact and make deals, and we expect investment decisions to be made, and in infrastructures, in power, in agribusiness, in technology, and the rest of it. So it is the place to be. If you care about Africa, you care about your future, it is the place to be. So I really encourage people to register, and young people